Right, I've got 10 minutes left on my chicken in the oven. So by the time I get things on its way here and get the onion fried, get the rice in, etc, etc, by the time that's cooked and rests, they should both be about ready at the same time. So in this particular pan, I've got 100 grams of apricot jam, and I've got 100 mils of apple juice, just out of the carton, fresh stuff. And all I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring that to the boil, and I'm going to let that come bubble down to a nice glaze, a nice syrup. Once it's sticky, then it's going to coat nicely over the top of the chicken. What I'll do is give it a sweet flavour and give it a shine, which is just what we want, just what it'll, just what the thing needs. So my rice, the butter's melted. So I'm going to go straight. So I've got 50 grams of butter in there. I've got my onion, and let's just give that a bit of a swizz round. Use my favourite little broken wooden spoon. Honestly, be lost without this. I think this is what does the trick. This need one of these. It's like the good old thing, isn't it? You've always got to support the underdog. I've got new ones in there, but this is it. So that's doing its thing. Right, that's bubbling away, so I'm going to knock that down a touch. Right, at the get-go, I'm going to put some onions in because I'm not looking for any brownness at all here, and I want some salt flavour. So I'm going to give it 2 good pinches, actually, because by the time the rice and everything goes in, you won't taste much of that salt. So I'm just going to break those onions down. They're just going to break down a little bit in there. I'm going to get the garlic in with the spices, and just look for the garlic press. Here we are. I say I normally use a grater, but on this one, because it's like a slow thing, I'm just gonna put them in with a garlic press. Actually, I'm putting 2 cloves in, but you waste half of the stuff on the inside, so I always add an extra one in there, because I think by the time I've used the garlic press, I haven't got as much as I thought I had. So that's that. Give that a stir around, which is all good. And we just want to start losing some of its moisture. I'm going to have to turn this on, otherwise I won't see it or steam. So here we go, and it's all looking good there. Oh, let's turn that down. I hope you were watching that there. Nearly over the top there you were watching. Nobody tells me, do they? Look at that stir in there. There we go. There we go. That's all looking good. This doesn't take long. I can smell it now. I smell the rawness going of the onions. There's a touch more rawness of the onions, and the garlic is losing some of its pungence. It's still a bit there. It's always important. You kind of, you've got to be tactile when cooking. I don't mean stick your finger in the boiling water, but you want to smell, feel. You just got to get a. Even when you're doing that with your wooden spoon, you're feeling how they're soft, how they're softening, how they're breaking up, which they are. And I'm going to turn that down now because that is actually starting to brown a touch, and I don't want that. So at which point, I know that's ready. I'm going to go in with my spices. This is cumin. I'm going to go in 2 good teaspoons of cumin. A lot of rice. 2 good teaspoons. And the other one, which is definitely a Middle Eastern spice, is the old cinnamon, sweet cinnamon. And I want a teaspoon of that. It can be a little bit off-putting for some people, or strange when you first taste it, but I think it's like a warming spice. But I think it's one of those spices that becomes addictive. You know, sometimes you try it, but I'm not sure, because you associate cinnamon with scones and sweet things. And you think, oh, I'm not sure about that. Anyway, the more you taste it, it kind of grows on you a little bit. So for you out there, just say, "Oh, I don't like cinnamon." Just put half a teaspoon in and give it a go. Like in with my rice, because my wife doesn't like it, but she loves this dish, and I don't hold back on the cinnamon because, like I say, it's I'm just going to get this wrong now. Like I say, it's one of those flavours that it's strongly associated with the cuisine, with the with the region, with the Middle Eastern sort of thing. That's good, brilliant. So all we're doing, we're coating the rice with all the butter, with the spices, just bringing that up. Yeah, cinnamon. So it's one of those, you associate with the regions and that. But give it a go, because we have our own little preconceived ideas where cinnamon belongs, and you're surprised. I've got 600 ml of boiling water going in here. I'm going to give that a stir now. It's boiling pretty much straight away. Take that off there. I'm going to give it one stir, and that's the key with rice. Stir it at the beginning, get everything coated, doing its thing. Clamp the lid on, because we're doing an absorption method. Turn it down. We don't want it boiling its backside out, but we want it just ticking away in there. So that is, so what I'll do, don't keep on opening the lid neither. If you keep on opening the lid, what you're going to suddenly find out is you've got no water left, and your rice isn't cooked because you've let all the steam out. It doesn't work as quick as that, but if you keep on doing that all the time, you're adjusting the water ratio balance, so don't do that. I've done it before. So you generally know by the mistakes you make. So that's going to do. I'm going to set a time for 11 minutes now. Alexa, I'm going to tell her, so you have to mute me now. Alexa, set timer for 11 minutes. I'm going to check it after 11. The recipe says 30, but because it's like the absorption method, it's cooked when it's cooked sort of thing. So I always just kind of keep an eye on it. Yeah, it's blipping nicely there, I always keep an eye on it, and it sort of tells you itself when it's ready. I like the glass lids as well, so you can see, because you see little air holes appear through the rice as it kind of reduces down the liquid level, and it's boiling up, and it's the like little air vents that come up. For our steam vents, the air vents. So yeah, it's done when it's done. I'll give you a rough thing. It'll be no less than 11 minutes, so I'll get a good idea then. So my glaze is concentrating down a bit. It's still a bit watery, so that's going to go down till a sticky glaze. You're right, me chicken's about due out in the next 5-6 minutes or something like that. So that's it. We'll come back when it's all done, ready to be put together and served. So there we are, up to now. Just a bit of prep, a bit easy, and it does look quite impressive when it's all together. So like I say, these things are just process. It's all just process, nothing difficult, just a bit of process. That's it for now. We'll see you soon. Take care.